everyone. My name is Justin, and I'm a Mormon. Which means I'm a polygamist. Actually, I'm as much a polygamist as I am a Democrat. Go Romney! Yeah, that whole polygamy thing is a big misconception. But what's not a misconception is that Mormons are awesome. Yeah, we're pretty much the same as everyone else. We come from families of 13. We have 3-month wedding engagements. Actually, I guess we are a little different. We don't do Jaeger bombs. And as you can probably imagine, I've never done drugs of any kind. In fact, my first close encounter with weed was like 2 weeks ago. I'm 26. So I was at this crazy party, and things got really out of control. And the next thing I knew, I was an accomplice in this doobie rolling escapade by lending my pocket knife. I've got to say, I'm really unfamiliar with all this drug stuff, so Lindsay, thanks for explaining the shrooms thing. I had no idea. In fact, when I first moved here to Chicago, I was having a conversation with a coworker. I said, so Nick, did you smoke a lot of marijuana in college? Where did you buy your marijuana? And was the marijuana... Dude, stop calling it marijuana. You sound like my grandma. Oh. Excuse me, cannabis. I've been here a year now, so I've got the lingo down pretty good. You may have noticed I used the word doobie earlier. So, I try to live pretty healthy. Not for a good physique, but primarily because hospitals are so dang freaky. You know, I'll walk into a hospital and there's so many super sick people that I feel like rather than saying my hellos, I just start saying my goodbyes. And then you'll see people and I swear, they've got tubes going in and out of places. I would never advise sticking a tube. And those of you who are familiar with Northwestern Hospital know that they claim to be all prestigious and world-renowned. But from what I can tell, it's just a glorified hospice center. So my wife works at the hospital. She works in the plastic surgery department. I'm not sure why that's part of the hospital. It seems like that should be on Michigan Avenue. Maybe even in the Apple store. You know, that way if you break your phone, you can go and get your screen fixed and your nose. So here at the plastic surgery department, this is where the Prada purses and Gucci wallets open up to make way for nice, voluptuous silicone breasts. In fact, they nicknamed it, they call it the burn unit, which is in honor of all the A-cup bras being burned. Well, I can tell none of you are interested in breasts, so I'm going to move right along. So as freaky as hospitals are, aren't elevators just insane? Alright, I can't think of too many other scenarios where we are willing to climb into a tiny little box with complete strangers and have huge metal doors shut in front of us, and then potentially plummet us hundreds of feet to our death, never knowing if we're ever going to get out again. I guess it's just a lot like marriage. I'm actually recently married, so hope after that last joke I'm not recently unmarried. And I say recently because on my phone, home still calls my parents' house. So how many women do we have in the audience tonight? All right, ladies. I'm gonna let you know something that you've been dying to know. Men's restroom urinal etiquette. You see, there's a few rules that men should follow, but don't always. Rule number 1, do not hug the urinal. You see, getting as close as possible to something you're going to stick your penis into is typically what guys do best. But this isn't that kind of thing. Now, if you aren't a hugger, you might be a leaner, which is rule number 2. Don't be that guy. He's up there getting fresh at the wall. Eyes closed, head in the elbow. The whole time I'm standing there like, are you peeing or are you taking a nap? Yeah, if you want to take a rest, go take a seat, man. There's a place for that. Which brings me to rule number 3, the macho. Now I'm going to have to use this for this one. So the macho, this guy, he'll slap both hands on the wall in front of him like this. Butts out, head back a little bit. He's swaying the hips and grunting. It's like, come on, man. Even if you have mastered the art of peeing free willy, at least keep a hand down there so it looks like you're still the one in charge. Anyway, I've got to take a pee. Who needs some drink tickets, huh?